Hey there peeps, mewmew here and welcome back to DanmachiMemoriaFreeze. Today I'm going to show you how to unlock the last door in the Anya and Chloe Detectives 3 Riddle event. So let's get to it. Currently in Danmemo we have this Detectives 3 event. We've been having some riddles and I already talked to y'all about the codes for door 1 through 5 and the code for door 6 is in the description of that video, so I'll show it in the card and link it below. So definitely go to that if you haven't done all the 6 doors in the other part of the event. But to open the very last door, there's a specific thing you need to do. So shout out to the Reddit which shared the combination of how to do this. But basically what you need for this event is do the boss 1-16 at any level, and you have to equip your characters with 4 knives. So 4 different characters need to have knives on them, and you need to have an Oka unit with a Demeter as an assist. Well, she's only assist at the moment, but so you need an Oka with a Demeter assist, and you need to survive 16 rounds with your characters, and on that 16th round you need to use a special attack. And what you just saw right there was my setup, and actually like all this gameplay I recorded it while like on the road from PAX South, because I literally just got home a little while ago, so like I just had to rewind there. But that's the setup I use. Basically all the units I haven't really worked on, and I went in the hard difficulty. And the reason that I did this way was you have to end up losing a few of your characters by the end. So part of the code is some of your characters need to die, and at the end of the day you need Oka alive, and he needs to do a special attack. But apparently if you do a special attack with any unit, it will still work. So as you can see, some of my fodder characters, they just kind of died from the get-go. I had the shadowy figure, and as just kind of a healer unit, didn't really have him attacking too much. I had Photo in there just also kind of as a healing unit. I tried to basically make time. I wanted to spend more of my turns like as I went, because I saw that whenever I did the easy difficulty, I only made it to around 6, and I'm like, well, I need to somehow make time. So this kind of combination actually worked very well for me. So basically having the 2 healers just kind of keeping Oka alive worked really well, and he was just basically the one doing most of the damage. Sometimes I'd have Shadow actually attack a little bit just to kind of help speed things along. But as you can see, this is kind of the strategy that I kind of followed through, and it took a little bit just because I needed to get to the 16th round. But it is just really interesting how this kind of came about, because if we looked back at some of the codes, some of the the information that we had was like from actually playing the event. It's like you had to assemble a party of sages 2. You will face an enemy at the journey's close, so at the, basically telling you it's the last part of the quest. And when the time comes, knives 4, a battle with an enemy hard fought. So again, it's telling you you have to bring 4 knives to the battle, assemble a party of sages 2. And you will face the enemy at the journey's close. So basically the end mission of the the event. And then the 4th one was, well, the 3rd one was the warriors fight valiantly but fall 1 by 1 until they reach a quarter of 8 strong. A quarter of 8 is 2, so we can have 2 units left. And yes, my pencil is dying at this point. I stopped at a rest stop to be able to record this, FYI. And the last one was from the start of the battle waged exactly 3 days later at midday and night. So I don't know exactly what that meant, but kind of trying to put things together. But I do want to call out the Reddit. They had a lot of information on this, and so I'm just sharing to you what they shared basically with me. And it worked. This is actually the 2nd time I tried it, just because the first time I did it in easy and it didn't work out. So as you saw, I had several fodder units that died, no assist, just to make sure that they were pretty weak, and then I just had Oka and Photo just kind of dealing things. Photo wasn't attacking just to make sure I didn't overhurt our thief cat. And finally on round 16, Oka did his special attack. Supposedly it doesn't matter if Oka isn't the one that does the special attack, but I wanted to make sure that I completed it, you know, on the first go. So Oka did his special attack and we won. Like, yay! Look at all my level 1 units. So yes, we were able to complete this, and I was just so happy to be able to do this. And it was definitely interesting because I just got here, and you know, that last door was unlocked, so yay! I hope that it was helpful. And now we're gonna go actually look at the story, and I was like, well, where is it? It's actually normal mode. But yeah, I just drove 4 hours from San Antonio back to Dallas, and I was like, the first thing I did is like bring my laptop back in and like start recording this video, which is really a voiceover over the real video that I already made and couldn't edit on the way here. And as you can see, there is the 4-star ticket for the stories. And I see the ivy on this wall is something quite special, is it not? If you don't know what you're doing, you'll be in trouble, but you can get it if you know the trick. See? Our sage peeps. Wrestle, wrestle, wrestle. Okay, good. Huh? There's something written on the door? I can't quite make it out. I'm too short. Let me see. These characters are far eastern in origin. Only people from that region would know. It reads, push the protrusion above its mark 3 times. I guess we push this thing then. Heavy sound. Oh, amazing. The wall has risen to reveal. It looks like a flight of stairs. Are you two okay with this? You've been great help. There's no way we'd ever work this out ourselves. It was really worth it, bringing you two along. They want to a lot of trouble, whoever did this. Even the code was pretty complex. So what do you want us to do? We just need you to find the door. Thanks a bunch. You can go now. Shoo shoo. That was all? You made it this far now then. What's it, thief cat? We're coming for you. How many times have I told you it's a phantom thief cat? Really, I give up. Thanks. Yeah, thanks. This is awkward. Our thief cat. Whatchamacallit, thief cat? We cracked your code properly, just like you said we should. Oh, you found me? I never thought you'd solve it. You underestimated us. Once, you know, we figured it out, anyways, we're trapped here. Just who you are. I've been thinking about who you have a grudge. Show us your face. I guess I was going pretty fast. Show us your face. So, like, what I didn't understand here is, like, her hood had the cat ear shape, but she actually doesn't have cat ears. Who are Mew? Her outfit is, like, so cute, though. You're a complete stranger. I've never seen you before. That you might be someone we knew. This is a bit weird. Who cares if you don't know? Guess so. But I cited moment one of my detective novels. So like apparently Thief Cat has an issue with us because we think we are famous detectives. And like she's like, I like detective novels before y'all. So you know, how do you claim to be famous detectives? So like, what about me? So it's like, huh. You know, it was kind of anticlimactic. Yeah, you're not making much sense. You're been OnlyFans for a short time and already people are calling you the famous detectives. It's not fair. Oh. Yeah. You're not what I expected at all. You pulled off the theft so easily. The way you make it seems so embarrassed. You? Like, are you really a thief? I mean, who else would make a code like that? I'll admit, the code was impressive, huh? I've read a lot of detective novels and the code was better than anything I've seen on the pages. And so like we're complimenting and now like we're like best friends. The story is like really cute. I really loved it. And I wish I could like have voiceover on the entire thing, but I'm like, it's a little fast there. Well, you know, I know it's like all best friends forever. This is a thief, remember? Now that we met her, you know Detective Danmemo could be all that bad. Yeah, to be strong in these two. Well, you know, now that we like read the story, you know, I'm glad it was kind of a very, you know, positive end to this. And, you know, it was a very amicable end. I think they just really liked the challenge. The end. You know, I really liked this type of event. It was very complex, and it did kind of make everybody come together and like just try to decipher the codes. And, you know, of course, you know, shout out to the Reddit that has shared all the code theories and everything. And, you know, it allowed us that couldn't figure out the codes to be able to do it. And, you know, I'm just sharing the information. So kind of recap what you needed to do for this, you know, last one is you just needed to have a party with Oka, with Demeter, and 4 people in your party needed to have knives with all the daggers. And, you know, kind of weak, you had to at least lose 2 of your units. But I just made everybody die and just had Oka and Photo at the end, basically just healing, so she Photo wasn't attacking and just keeping Oka alive long enough for us to get to the 16 round. And it worked out. If I wasn't, you know, with a little attacking, it would have taken me too much damage. I would have halted Oka's attacks and just made him use his buff skill. So like that's something, you know, it worked out really well for me. I hope like watching this video has been helpful for you. If you need help with the other codes, I'm gonna link my other video in the description and also in the comments, so you can check that out. But let me know in the comments below if you have any issues with this. You know, key things: 4 knives, Oka with Demeter, and you know, you need to survive till round 16 and then do a special attack, and that special attack does need to kill a Phantom Thief cat, so just FYI. Anyways, that is it. This was a cool event. I got a 4-star unit out of this, and I'm so happy. And I will do the summons in a later time. I know some people haven't gotten some great things, but you know, hey, there's a lot of 4 stars in the pool that we can pull from. But that is it. That is it. Let me know in the comments below if this was helpful. What are you looking for in Danmemo in the future? What events are coming? I don't know. You tell me. Thank you. You know, thank you all so very much for watching. Make sure you check out my Twitter to see what things I saw in packs that were awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, meow.